everybody, welcome back to the craft room. I hope you all had a wonderful New Year's. Hopefully this year will be better than last year. However, I must say from my personal standpoint, 2020 wasn't really all that bad. It had its bad points, yes, but overall I think 2020 was actually a really good year. But that's all in the past, and we're going to continue to talk about the past for just a little bit. I want to go over my 2020 fiber goals and see how I did. My first goal was I was going to make things and try Etsy out. I tried Etsy a couple of times, and both times it just, because I had it and I took it down and I put it back up and I took it back down, it was just a complete disaster. Etsy changed policies, and I don't think Etsy is the place for me. So I have decided, I have deleted my Etsy store. It is no longer, but you know, I do still go check Etsy occasionally, and if I ever find anything I want, I will still buy from there. I just don't choose to sell from there anymore. Number 2 for 2020. So number 1 was kind of a fail. I did sell, I think, one item, but that's it. That's not very good odds, but I didn't have my store up for the whole year either. Anyway, on to number 2. I said my non-USA yarn ban was lifted. I just wasn't going to do any mail order, and then I would probably just buy most of my yarn from Hobby Lobby or Joann's, which I did really good with that. I did not do any mail order at all for yarn. And I bought my yarn from Hobby Lobby when I did go buy yarn. So I succeeded on number 2. Number 3, at least 2 fair entries, but we'll most likely have more than that. Well, I had at least 2 fair entries. I had 1, 2, 3, at least 3 planned fair entries, but like most everybody, we did not have a county fair this year, so those items just got put away. Which the items that I had set aside for sure for the county fair was my kitty cat bag the Tunisian crochet kitty cat bag that I cross-stitched on. That would have been for the bag any kind category. I made that corner to corner blanket during quarantine. Like, it took me, what, a month to make it? I zipped it out pretty quick, but I had plenty of time to work on it. That was going to be a baby miscellaneous. It was about the size for a car seat cover, but miscellaneous. And then I had those 2 crochet woven pot holders that I was going to use for pot holders to any kind. So I did have a good start on the fair, but alas, we didn't have the fair, so I did not get to enter anything. Number 3 was learn a new crochet skill, which was a beaded coin purse. I just started that this year because we were able to get to, maybe I started right about Christmas time, but that's when we were able to get to out of town to do anything. This is what I'm talking about. This, guys, is going to take a while. It's back in timeout. It's going to have to, I don't even know if I've got enough beads strung for what I want to do. So that's going to be moved on to 2021, but it's not actually in the plan. But I still do plan on trying to finish that. If I don't have enough beads strung, I will just bead it as far as I can and then finish it off, because I do have the coin purse clasp in here. When I grabbed one, I grabbed the gold colored one. So that's the one that will be going for this. So it's kind of back there for now. Number 4 for last year. No, that'd be number 5. That was number 4. Number 5 for last year, continue making hats to donate. I did a video about a week or 2 back of the hats that I had made this year to donate, of the ones that I still had left, because I'd already given several away to friends and family. So I did that, I completed that, and pardon me, supper's coming back. So you guys have seen that. I will empty this bucket and we will start fresh for 2021. If I make hats, you know I will. That's my default. And my next goal was to reach another 1,000 YouTube subscribers. Well, sorry. I threw my paper away because when I was cleaning my craft room, I got really mad. So I'm reading these off my tablet, or my pocket tablet is what I call this, because it's not my phone anymore. But I do remember I wrote down on that paper that 1,000 more subscribers would be 2,600, was it 2,000? No, 1,600 subscribers. No. Hold on. Anna doesn't know what she's talking about. 2,600 subscribers. Which, current to date, as of today, when I'm recording this video, I have 2,036 subscribers. So I am about 600 off of what my goal was, but I kind of went into limbo for a month or two and just stopped making videos, or wasn't making very many videos at all. So that is partially my fault. And there's been a few months where I just didn't want to work as hard at it, which, once again, that was partially my fault. If you do not make videos and put them on YouTube, I want to let you guys know that it does take time and effort and everything. Even if I don't edit a video, it still takes the time to record it and upload it and coming up with the ideas and stuff like that. So, out of all of those, I actually continued to make hats. I did kind of start that, but I think I got it started this year. No, I started at the end of last year, because we went right before Christmas, and that's when I got those. But I didn't really learn it. I just kind of got started on it. So, continue to make hats. I did have some fair entries, although we did not have the county fair. And I did not buy any, mail order. Did not buy any yarn from any other country. So, I didn't do too bad. So, let's move on to 2021. I have watched a few channels with their 2021 goals, and they have some really good ones. But I decided that I was going to try and make mine a little simpler this year, because I don't know, if things work this year the way we want it, meaning Steve and I want it to work, we are probably going to get busier, which means I might not have as much time to sit and crochet and visit with you guys. I will still make time, don't worry, but it might, and this won't be right away, this will be, mid-year or towards the end of the year. But for goal number 1, and I've got 4 goals for the year, and I decided I'm going to get a couple of goals to work on for each quarter. So 4 goals for me for the whole year, and then each quarter I'm going to have 2 or 3 goals to work towards for each quarter. So for the year, I want to expand my knitting skills, which that means more than just hats and the basic knit and purl, because I've got those down. You've seen how many knit hats I put out last year. I'm getting better at that. I want to try and make and donate some things to our local nursing homes, and I want to be creative with that. I want to do more than just the basic, like everybody does, like shawls or lap blankets or walker caddies and stuff like that. I want to be creative, because this is where these people live. This is their home. So I want to try and create cute little things like kitty cats. Kitty still needs a tail. It's not completely finished. Kitty cats and doilies. And I'm thinking for the guys, I found some crochet golf hats. So just cool little things like that that might put a smile on these guys' faces, besides the things that people probably normally make and donate. Number 3, I would like to recycle more sweaters, or I'm going to add to this because YouTube inspired me today, recycle more fiber type products this year. And it's not like I'm not going to go out and purposely or specifically buy sweaters to recycle for yarn, but should I get more free ones, or I find a good deal on one, then, and it's yarn that I would really like to have, then I might purchase it, but that is not going to be my main focus. If I don't recycle any more sweaters this year, that's fine. But, you know, that is an option. The other two things, like I said, I've been watching YouTube today, and YouTube inspired me. A couple more things that I found that you can recycle, which I've known about them, and I've attempted one, actually I've attempted both of them, but it failed miserably, is recycle plastic grocery bags, or, you know, bread bags as well. Those can be recycled. I've tried that, and I failed miserably at that. I messed up on my cutting of my yarn, or plarn. And the other thing is, believe it or not, you can recycle newspapers and use it as yarn, which I thought was really cool. I have also tried that, and that just didn't go well at all either. But there's a little bit more information out there now than there was when I originally tried it several years back. So I thought I would try doing that as well. And number 4, I think I posted the other day, I know I posted the other day, I created a new blog. I went ahead and did it because I haven't gotten my YouTube money yet. But I went ahead and did it because I had a really good deal coupon that they sent me to get, you know, a really good price for a year. So I went ahead and did it. I do have that blog up and running. It is a WordPress blog. On it, I have got, so far, my videos that I've done with my how-tos, like making the Tunisian dice bag in the round, and how I finish a hat without DPNs and stuff like that. All those videos are posted on the blog, and they each have their own little tabs at the top. So if you want to see my knitting blogs or knitting videos or whatever, that's up there. And I'm working on adding a few other basic pattern instructions to that, as well as some other things that I plan on doing with that. And I also have the things that I have made that are sitting over here in this bag. I mentioned this is, it's not a bag, it's a tote. I mentioned this before. I do have those for sale up on my blog. I am still currently honoring that. If you want to purchase more than one item, message me with the comment thing there on the blog, or not the comment, the contact thing, and let me know what you want, and I will work with you on shipping, because all of my product prices include shipping, because I'm just expecting people to order 1 or 2. But in the future, I do plan on making that a little bit different, to where, you know, you don't have to pay full shipping for everything you make. It'll calculate it and put it, you know, reasonably for what you purchase. So go check that out. I will have the link down in the description box below. And I believe you can subscribe to it so that you get notifications. And I have been putting things on there before I make videos. So you might want to go check that out as well if you're interested in some things that go up before I get a video made. And for my quarterly goals, which these will be updated at the end of the current quarter or at the beginning of the next quarter. So January, February, March is the first quarter. And my goals for this month are, number 1, to finish the rectangle granny that I am currently working on before it gets too warm and I don't want to work on it anymore. And also because it is for a gift for someone with a summertime birthday. And if we have a county fair, I can enter it because that happens before the birthday. Da-da-da! Double purpose. If I decide to enter the fair. I don't know yet. I got the heater right here just blowing in my face. But I have not committed to the county fair, so that may or may not happen. And my second quarterly goal for January to March is to either find a new knit pattern or work on one that I've already tried before and successfully finish it. Knit washcloth. To find a new knit washcloth pattern or work a knit washcloth pattern that I have previously attempted before, there we go, and successfully finish it. And I can either work on it on circular needles or straight needles. I'm not going to say I have to do it on straights because, anyway, I've got all kinds of circular needles. If you guys watched I got all this plus more for $1. These are all knitting needles, and they're all circular needles. So I've got plenty of circular needles. So anyway, that is my accomplishments for 2020 and my want to accomplishes for 2021. I want to thank you guys for joining me here in the craft room for my goals, and I will see you right back here for my next video.